What's up, heroes? Back again with another reaction. This episode 15, Pop the Balloon or Find Love with Arlette. So let's get it. Y'all already know these be a doozies. I enjoy doing them. I know you all enjoy when we do them. So without further ado, let's get to it. Let's see how this lineup is. Whoa. 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 Okay. So off the rip, what I'm noticing about the lineup is that they have really nice bodies, but I'm not really digging their faces like that. But that's just me. I ain't on the show. Oh. Hey. There she goes, rolling that mic again. No Diddy. Lord. Yeah, a lot of body in this episode.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are back with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we have got a group of single men waiting to come out here and meet y'all. So when they come around this corner, they'll come out one by one. If you're feeling him, if he's your type, he checks off all of your check boxes. Do not pop your balloon. However, if there's something he said that you're like, oh, red flag, or, you just really can't see yourself dating this guy, go ahead and pop your balloon. And I'll go over to a few of you, see why you ended up popping. You guys ready? Yes. Okay. With that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this.
How you doing, Arlette?
Good. How are you? Can we get your name?
My name is Brian.
Brian, how old are you?
I'm 40.
40
I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, it's coming up.
Black don't crack.
And Brian, what do you
I'm an aircraft mechanic for a major airline.
So you're making bread.
So I fix planes. I want you to get...
I read this book once that said aircraft mechanics make about what? Between 100 and 150,000? All right, brother. Come on now.
Safe.
We appreciate you. And now, what are some things that you like to do for fun?
Things I like to do for fun? I like trail riding. I live in Houston.
Okay.
I'm from New Orleans, but I like to ride horses. I'm a country guy. Okay. I'm still city, but I like to do country things. I like to read. I'm from the ghetto, but I am a nerd. Okay. I like to read. I want to know about things that I don't know. Okay. I like to go lounges, right? I like to go to museums. I just like to really have a good time.
Okay.
Damn, nice. She popped on a
museum. Now, what are some things that you're looking for in a woman?
Transparency. For sure. Transparency.
Okay.
If I can't see who you are when I meet you, then I would never know, right? Loyalty. That really, for men, that's a big thing, loyalty. I need to know when you out partying, having a good time, that you loyalty and you faithful to a man like me.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers? I really don't have deal breakers, right? Because I'm from the ghetto, so I understand that, we do a lot of things in our past and in our youth that is really a problem. So I don't really have any deal breakers. But as far as deal breakers, I don't really have any. Okay.
All right, so we did get a few pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over to those ladies, see why they ended up popping.
No problem.
All right, let's start right on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Parker, but I go by Mrs.
Hey, Miss Parker.
I'm 39.
You said you're 39?
39.
All right.
And Mrs. Parker, what do you do?
I'm a professional makeup artist.
You're a makeup artist?
Yeah, shout out to Makeup by Mrs. Parker.
All right, and Mrs., why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped your balloon because you said you don't have any deal breakers, and everybody has to have some type of deal breaker, so you have to have something that you don't like. But you look really nice. You look dapper.
I popped a balloon for that. That's
nice to meet you.
It's definitely nice to meet you. When it comes to deal breakers, I'm not a surface level dating type of guy, right? I don't really care about your past. I'm from the ghetto. I'm from New Orleans, right? So nothing that you've done in your past doesn't matter to me because that was before me. After me, that's when you upgrade yourself. So that's why I said I don't have any deal breakers, because I don't want to say that, hey, you're not my type because of what you've done in your past, not knowing that that wasn't right or wrong. Okay, so that's why.
Respect.
Mm-hmm.
And now, is Mr. someone that is your type?
She definitely. She got this cowgirl.
Sounded good to me. Would y'all pop somebody if they said that they didn't, have any boundaries or whatnot? What is it? Deal breakers?
I'm from the South, right? So I like your outfit. I like what you got going on. Definitely.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go to our next lady over here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Tracy, and I'm 37. I'm from New Orleans as well, and I live in the DMV. And the reason why I popped my balloon is because I am from New Orleans, and just the energy I just wasn't vibing with. Like, I think you're super cool. I love the way that you look. But as far as, like, energy, I feel like I've dated guys from New Orleans before, and it just did not work out for me. So I think because we come from the...
Now, that's not fair. How you going to disqualify the brother because you dated people from New Orleans before and it didn't work out? You don't know this, man. What if he's nothing like the people you previously dated? I think the reason why a lot of women be single is because they disqualify men for the silliest reasons. But I digress.
In place, it just clashes.
Okay. So since we come from the same place, it clashes?
Yeah. I just haven't had really good relationship experiences dating people from my hometown.
You never met Brian. You never met Brian, but today you did. You know what I mean? And today, definitely, you was a winner.
That is, let them know.
The fact that you're from New Orleans, I respect that because I respect my home and I'm prideful on being a Louisianimal, right? Mm-hmm. And I definitely was feeling you. But,
thank you.
Since you popped on me, we don't really deal with rejection too well. We respect that, but we move on.
So then
nice to meet you.
Tracy, we actually didn't get, what do you do?
So I work in management. So the person that I kind of link with, we can kind of go into further of my career.
Y'all, nothing gets on my nerves more than vagueness. I work in management. Ma'am, are you the manager of a hotel company? Are you the manager of a hospital? Are you the manager of a library? Are you the manager of a movie theater? What the hell?
What industry? What management? What industry?
I wouldn't like to say. Yeah, I would like to discuss that with the person that I match with. I think that's...
So we're gonna go if she's a hotel of janitorial services. Okay, cool.
More in depth.
Okay. You're looking good today. I love the orange.
Let's go to our next lady here. We can have your name and age.
My name is Chanel Kent, and I am originally from Gary, Indiana. I live here in Phoenix, Arizona. Coco Stiletto on Instagram. I have my own business. I'm a business consultant, and I also create trivia games that I sell on Amazon.
Okay, and I'm sorry, we didn't get your age.
I am 42. And the reason why I popped my balloon is pretty much, and you have already answered. You didn't have any deal breakers. I need someone that knows what he wants. I can be a handful sometimes as well. So, and it can be anything. So it's got to be something that makes you tick.
42, you don't need to be being no handful. You need to be being very cooperative. That's why you're on a dating show. 42, you need to be, a little nicer. Come on, let's just be real. A little nicer. Way more cooperative. That handful-ish, leave that to the 20-year-olds. You past that. You don't need to be no handful. Ain't nobody trying to deal with that.
Be honest about. So that's why I popped my balloon. And you kind of remind me of my nephew. Just kind of. Sissy.
Okay. Kind of remind you of my nephew? Okay. So you said the deal breakers would be because I don't have a deal breaker?
Entertain that.
Correct.
Okay, well, I have a clean...
I need a man to tell me something. Tell me what he want and don't want.
And that will...
tell me that, I might jump all over you.
And that will come. Definitely. I will definitely tell you where you're going wrong at. Mm-hmm. But as far as a deal breaker, I have a clean slate with everybody. I'm the type to trust you before I not trust you. I'm going to give you that grace before I don't give you that grace. Right? But I respect how you feel.
I like that response. Might
And why'd you pop?
You might go get back? You want your balloon back?
Do you want that balloon back?
Not yet.
Okay. You got to get the gab I see, so we're just gonna.
I got the gift of gab.
Let's go.
It's transparency, love.
Okay, if we can start off with your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janae. I'm 34.
Hello, Janae.
Janae, what do you do?
I'm in school for fashion design. I'm an office assistant, and I'm a new entrepreneur. Just about to launch my fitness clothing line called WeFit.
Okay, and why did you end up popping your balloon for Brian?
Hey, Ryan. I love the way you speak, but for me, it was the pants. I don't like the pants too tight. I'm kind of ghetto too, so I like them a little loose, and that was just it for me.
Oh,
Y'all, I wish I would have paused it on the pants so y'all could have saw. But I think it's, first of all, his pants wasn't that tight, you know. Second of all, I think it's one of the most silliest things in the world to disqualify a man over things like pants or his shirt or something, things that can be changed. Like, he can put on another pair of pants. He can put on another shirt. You know, I think when you get to the point where you're 35 plus on a dating show, disqualifies like pants and things of that nature don't even need to be on your mind. You need to be very open to the men that, like, what? That's crazy to me. But again, you know, everybody has their preferences. I'm not upset with people's preferences. I just want them to make sense. But I digress.
you?
34.
34?
Mm-hmm.
How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies. Okay.
I should.
3 kids, 3 baby daddies, and you disqualify men because of their genes? Okay.
That's 0. Because it's just me.
You gonna lie to the public?
No, I have 3, but it's just me. I'm a single parent. There's no man in my life.
Man in your life? Why is the
My
reason
boys.
for there no man in your life?
Good question.
Well, my first child, his father passed away, and the other 2 are nowhere to be found. So, what can you do?
They do you like that? What's wrong with them?
Something.
They got the hell away from my ass. Let me stop.
Only God
Or
knows.
is there something wrong with you?
Possibly, but I think I'm just fine.
I bet.
I think you're just fine as well.
Thank you.
Right. But to say that a 41-year-old man is disqualified because of his pants,
Right.
You're 41?
I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, because I was like, I thought you said 40.
You changing the
I'll be
subject.
41
Let's
in
get back to
September.
the
That's coming up.
I like it. It's okay for you. It's not my style. You know, with everything going on, I like the pants to be a little baggy. That's all.
What you talking about?
Kansas City.
Kansas City?
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been out here?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
To me, that is
Let's
just
go
so,
over
I don't
here.
know. I just
We can
find that
have your
really
name and
immature. Am I
age.
bugging? Y'all
I
need that
am
in the
Venusian,
comments.
39.
Comment what you think. Is that immature?
And what do you do?
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
Disqualified, man, because of the
And why did you end
chains?
up popping
Like,
your
if
balloon?
they're ridiculously tight, I can
I'm
understand,
a
like,
free-spirited woman,
but
so having to check in with somebody like they are my parent is something that I don't subscribe to. So that's why I pop my balloon.
What do you mean?
this woman says she popped her balloon because he wants his woman to check in every now and again when she's out and about. Hey, lady, it's called being in a relationship. See, as a man, who I'm sure you'd like to protect and provide, part of that provisioning and protecting is knowing where the hell you at.
Again, like they're your parent.
The way that you were discussing how somebody needs to constantly, when we're out and about, to text or call and check in, that's something that I don't subscribe
He
to.
didn't
So
say
that's why
constantly.
I pop my balloon.
Okay. What do you do?
That's why you're here.
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
TikTok creator manager? For what company? Or is it for yourself?
It's for TikTok.
A TikTok?
Social media.
Okay, social media?
Social media agent, yes.
Okay, how many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? Okay. So you
2 kids, 2 baby daddies, and you talking about you ain't trying to check in. It's starting to make sense now.
After the first one that you wanted to marry, the next one?
No.
No? Okay. Okay.
I
was just asking because for real men, that's what matters. Mm-hmm. Your first one is given. Your second one, the mistake is on you.
Oh, is it? Well, there's
that's definitely right.
under why I got
That's
pregnant,
definitely right.
That's nor here or there. Enough.
Do you all agree? First chance, first mistake, you get some grace. Second mistake, that's on you.
What I'm here.
Comment.
Right.
Okay, definitely. You're a beautiful woman, though.
Thank you.
But I respect your answer.
She triggered.
Let's go back here. Okay, if we can start off with your name and age.
I'm Shay, and I'm 37.
How you doing, Shay?
I'm doing amazing.
Shay, what do you do?
So I work for the county, and I have my own hair business and a few other little small businesses.
Okay. All right. And now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So originally I was feeling it. I like I don't want to say a bad boy, but I like somebody that's outspoken. But the question of, I feel like you're challenging the women. Oh, how many baby daddies you got? And then, it just, does that matter? You say future.
So they could challenge him. You can't challenge him. He asked him how many baby daddies they got. I think that's an important question. You trying to find love? You want a dating show? You don't know these ladies. He asked the woman, hey, you have children? Yes. How many children do you have? 3. How many baby daddies do you have? 3. God damn. It makes sense to me.
That's their past. It's not their future. How many?
No. That's their past, present,
I have
and
one daughter.
future.
She's 19.
Do you want more?
I do.
And he got 1 seed.
My balloon still pop because I don't want any more.
Okay.
And see, that's another thing. Again, have your preferences, but you're gonna have problems, ladies. She talking about she ain't trying to have anymore, but you're trying to find a new man and find love. Most men want to have children. Most men want to start a family. So you already starting at a disadvantage if one, you're older, you're overweight, you have children, you have multiple baby daddies, and you're not even trying to give this man no seed. It's starting to make sense, y'all. Because sometimes you wonder, like, damn, this girl's pretty. Like, why would a pretty girl, you know what I'm saying, be 35 plus and be single? It just be because of a lot of ridiculous choices. When you break it all down, when you get down to the nitty gritty, just a plethora of bad choices, and men ain't really trying to sign up for that.
Can't have any more. You choose not to have
any more. I have a almost 14-year-old.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the reason for me asking their past about the baby daddies, because it lets me know where they're going in their future. If you didn't want to have a baby daddy for the second time, then that lets me know that you was uncareful of what you're dealing with.
Do you necessarily believe that somebody's past is their past that don't determine their future? Because I mean, I can look at you and say like people make mistakes. And it can happen. I feel like once or twice, okay, some things become a choice, but your past doesn't determine.
When it comes to once is a mistake. Twice, that's on you.
Okay, so then say like you get into a relationship with somebody, you get married, and things don't work. So then I guess you made a mistake. So you once is a mistake, and then twice is, I don't believe in that because I believe things happen.
Sweetheart, twice is on you.
Okay.
You should have learned from that
See, that's called, I don't want no accountability. That's called, I want to be able to, come on, phone. That's called, I want to be able to do whatever the hell I want to be able to do. And I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want no one to be able to hold me accountable. We got to have rules, y'all. We got to have standards. Bring back standards, because this whole everybody can do whatever the hell they want to do, party time, it's not working out, man. Look at the outcomes. Look at the outcomes, crime, children, being delinquents and just a number of I don't want to say effery, and just chaos, and I think it's just a plethora of people making bad decisions and then teaching the next generation to make those same bad decisions. We got to get it together, y'all.
First mistake. Okay, and not saying that your child is a mistake, right?
Of course.
But the fact that you chose the wrong man to have kids with, and secondly, not to have a marriage after the next one or before the next one.
Marriage doesn't determine, and I'm a person that wants to be married, but marriage don't determine anything. I've known people to be married for a long time,
and that's another thing. I hate that narrative. Oh, marriage don't determine. It ain't nothing. women don't even respect marriage anymore. No, it does determine something. It holds you guys to a standard. It gives you guys a duty. It says, hey, through good and the bad, these are your responsibilities. You guys have to hold it down. You guys have to lock in and love each other. You know? It's like saying, there's no difference between the title manager and associate. It's like, no, associate has to do the lower level work, and the manager is the manager. It gets to delegate responsibilities. You know, titles matter.
Out, baby. So, yeah, you are, no, honey,
okay.
You're too aggressive now.
No problem. Well, you know, the aggressiveness, that comes from a Southern man, right?
Baby, let me explain.
And we stand on what we talking about.
Our roots come from Texas, so.
Okay, I'm from New Orleans.
Okay, so
you know what I mean?
South,
so
the battles of the South.
Brian, let's move on. Let's move on.
No problem. Have a good day, love.
We can have your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shay, and I'm 37.
And Shay, what do you do?
Hello, Shay.
I am an insurance adjuster, and I'm just waiting to take my real estate license.
Nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just based off of the energy. I didn't want to pop it too soon. I like to feel you out first, but just based off of the energy and the conversations that were had between the women, just overall, that's it.
So you a follower?
But they can't handle him, right? That's what it is.
No. I went out. That's why I said I didn't pop it right away. I wanted to see for myself.
And mind you, y'all, I don't know this man worth nothing. I just personally haven't seen him do anything wrong. Like, yeah, he's been assertive. Yeah, he's stood on business. He's asking questions that make, that could possibly make somebody feel uncomfortable. But I haven't seen him be disrespectful. I haven't seen him come off violent or come off like he's going to attack anybody. I think that these women are just a little sensitive and, yeah.
So you didn't like my responses and the women that I responded to? You didn't like the responses?
Just the energy from it. Yeah.
The energy is too strong for you, huh?
Not necessarily too strong. I just didn't too much care for it.
That's understandable. I respect that, though.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Davinia, and I'm 41.
And Davinia, what do you do?
I'm a compliance analyst for a payment processing company.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon. I was waiting because I was trying to feel the energy, the vibe, the connection, chemistry. And I believe he was speaking very well, very suave, handsome gentleman. So I was trying to give it some time. But then it started to feel like an attack. And I didn't like or agree with the
attack. Not attack.
So that was why I popped my balloon.
Okay. So you say it felt like an attack. Can you elaborate on that?
You don't judge people from their past, or you like to start off with a clean slate. I don't think that if a relationship works out for a woman and it happens to be her second baby daddy, per se, I don't think that's her fault. So if she decides to stay and marry the man, like Brian says, then that means she's settling. And I don't agree with a woman having to settle just because the opinions of others thinking that, it's going to be her fault. It's her fault.
Well, it makes sense why a bunch of 35-plus-year-old women with 2 to 3 kids and 2 to 3 baby daddies would be on this dating show because they've probably had this ridiculous mentality throughout their lives and still feel at 35 plus that they don't have to settle, when in actuality their version of probably settling means being with a guy that they qualify for.
It didn't work out. No.
Okay.
Because people, they start off with different personas, and then you slowly kind of learn who they really are.
But why do people always learn who people really are after the baby? You couldn't learn before, and you couldn't learn who a person was before you got pregnant?
Decide to walk away because that situation isn't healthy for you. That doesn't mean that it's your fault that it didn't work out.
Okay.
So whose fault is it?
So there's 4 billion women on the planet. I'm a Black American from Louisiana. I have the choice to have the pick of the litter. So why would I pick you if you have multiple baby daddies?
Well, don't pick me.
Right.
Yeah.
And I understand
the choice.
that.
You have the choice. We all have a choice.
I have the choice, but you're judging me on the fact that I have the choice.
No, I'm not judging you. That just means that I'm not for you. If you're going to judge me because my second baby daddy didn't work out for me, then I'm not for you. You know, so I'm not judging you and your opinion
How many kids
and your
you
preference. I have 3.
You have
25,
3?
18, and 12.
Okay, how many baby daddies?
2.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's no disrespect towards that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I just want you to understand, when it comes to a man of top tier, right? We give you a few from one man.
Okay.
That's it. If you have
right, like you meet a chick, she like, you like, yeah, you got kids. She like, yeah,